How to get $20,000 with Canva is very easy. Hello guys, today we will discuss how to get $10,000 to $20,000 with just 2 websites. The first website of course is Canva, because this YouTube channel discusses various things about Canva, including how to make money from Canva. The second website is Etsy, because if these 2 websites are combined, the results are amazing and you can get money from these 2 websites. The reason is that the Canva website is easy to use by anyone, and Etsy is one of the largest marketplaces and has millions of visitors every day. Now on Etsy there are 2 different types of products that you can sell. The first is physical products that you physically hold, like a mug or a t-shirt or a poster. The second type of product, though, is digital or printable products, so instead of getting an actual physical poster, you get a printable image file that you can then print off. When I buy on Etsy, Etsy will automatically email me a download link. I can then click on that download link, then download all of the PDF image files and then print those off onto my own poster paper to make my own poster set. Let's just discuss how you can use Canva Free or Canva Pro, because this method can be used for those of you who have a free account or a paid account. If you need Canva Pro, you can click on the description below, because we know for ourselves that you will have more convenience in designing with Canva Pro, but if you want to use the free version of Canva, that's okay too. But before discussing the tutorial on how to make products that can be sold on Etsy, let's discuss how much income you can get only with Canva and Etsy. Actually, there are many ways to find out how much income you can get from Etsy, but for this video I'm using Alura.io, and if you use anything else, it's fine too. Just click on the Etsy search in the form of a kid printable, and a lot of choices will appear that you can analyze. Now we just choose one that is here and just randomly, for the printable niche choice you want to work on. You can choose the niche you want and work on it, but this is just an example. Of course, we don't research physical products, because if you have physical products you need to produce them as well, and prepare all kinds of things for the production of the goods you sell, so I suggest just using printables to make it easier to manage the shop you create. Based on a search from Etsy, there are lots of products that we can observe. One of them is this responsibility card, which has more than 5,000 reviews, and then you just need to copy the shop name of this product and input it on Alura.io. Then you will find the income he gets based on the website Alura.io data. We can see that it is in the form of his sales, how many sales he has achieved this month, and we can see that together he managed to get around $21,000 with sales reaching $43.59, and here it is from just one product. If we look at his shop, he managed to get around $596,000 for all the digital products he sells, so if you want to know which competitors from your product or niche have great potential, one of them is by using this tool. You can register for free to take advantage of the features of this tool. Now let's get to the point of this video discussion, which is how to make printable products that can be sold. I took an example with this children's niche, namely with a printable book about small children's responsibilities such as bathing and so on. Because this is an example, then you can apply this method to other niches, or you can also work on this niche, because the potential is also good. The first step is to create the page you want through the Create a Design button in the top right corner. Then you select the size you want to use, and if I usually use the A4 size, you can also use the US letter size, and this depends on the niche of what you are doing. For example, if you make printable wall art, adjust it to the size of the wall art. So you might also find it handy to turn on the rulers so that you can help space out pictures evenly. To do that, you just go to File and click on the Rulers option. And depending on your product, you might want to add additional pages, so just click on the Add Page button and add as many pages as you like. First I will divide it into several parts according to the printable book design that we used as an example. You just need to draw a line from the top and sides and adjust the size. The next step is to give it a box or other shape, but based on the example above, it's a box, so we just give it a box and the method is the same. namely through the elements, and copy and paste the box until it fits what you need. Then you only need pictures that match the example I showed earlier. The easy way is to just click on the element and look for the image you want to use. For example, I just typed in the keywords bath and eat. Then we do it continuously until all the images that we want are included in the design that we create. You duplicate the box that you made earlier and place it next to the first box or at the bottom until it is similar to the example from Etsy earlier, and arrange each box as neatly as possible. The next step is to fill in each of these boxes with an image that is in the element menu, and don't give an image for the bottom because the example is like that. In the next stage, you just need to add some text that matches the example above, such as shower, eat, brush teeth, and so on. And text that you can just drag and drop onto the canvas and move around to create your version of your chosen printable product. The fonts that you can use are free and depend on the variations and designs you make. In this design, I'm just looking for ones that are roughly suitable for small children, and you adjust the size according to the available box sizes. The last stage is that you only need to add various supporting elements, such as a circle in the box in the example above, or a flower, or a moon, or a car to beautify your design, and this is free depending on your creativity and the niche you are working on. When all the elements needed are ready, then a few additional tips are that you can use the style menu to change the color and adjust it to the color you want, or you can use a certain color palette to change your design the way you want. So if you have a free account, you can do what I did, which was to click on the search filter button and then select the option to only show the free pictures, and then you won't see any of the pro pictures, you'll just see the free pictures that are available to you. I opted to do this so you could see that there are a lot of wonderful free photographs to select from, and that you don't need a pro account, though obviously having a pro account is preferable since you have access to more pictures and you're welcome to use both free and pro images in that case. You just choose CMYK color profile, download it, and that's all there is to it. You now have a downloadable product that you can sell on Etsy. While I have shown one example of a printable picture product, kids' routine charts and cards, there are many more that you can create and sell on Etsy. For example, I showed a completely different product, kids' coloring pages, which are just black and white pictures that kids color in, and as you can imagine, creating something like this is really easy with Canva. You simply drag and drop black and white pictures onto a blank canvas. And now kids can color them in, and I think this is a good example of another tip that I have for you, which is that usually, not always, but usually, kids' printable products are a lot easier to create than printable products for adults. For example, if we search for adult coloring pages on Etsy, the pictures are way more detailed, whereas if we compare them to the kids' coloring pages, they are a lot more simple, a lot more basic, a lot less detailed, and, of course, a lot more beginner-friendly to make. If you need other tutorials such as making templates for sale, you can click on the right corner of the video and there will be various other tutorials that can add inspiration to create designs in Canva. The next stage is when the digital product you want to sell is ready, then you only need to upload it to Etsy. But if you just opened a store, you can use my link in the description box, which allows you to open a shop with 40 listings free. Etsy costs 20 cents per listing, so this will help you save a little money up front. Now we discuss a few tips for selling on Etsy so that the products you sell can have many purchases. The first advice is to come up with a shop name. Don't overthink it because you can always alter it later. Instead, think of terms that will define your brand. I would next check other social media networks to see whether that name is accessible, simply to ensure that everything is consistent with the same name. Tip number 2 is to conduct competition research before you begin. So after you've listed some of your product ideas, I would recommend conducting market research on each one for any product you're considering making. I propose visiting at least 5 of your potential competitors' stores. This is simply an example of how I would fill out the form, but I would find out what year they began, how many sales they have, how many listings they have, and where on social media they are engaged. I also look at some of their best-selling items. So there are 3 ways that I prefer to look at top sellers. First, there is the label that Etsy assigns to best sellers. However, you may also look at things that have been added to people's baskets because this indicates that this is a popular product. And then you can go to the actual shop, go down, and read the reviews. You'll find certain patterns on the same things being rated, which tells me that these are hot products right now. However, this does not imply that you must imitate them completely, and you must change or develop with the brand you have so that it has a feature that makes customers prefer your business over rivals. Tips number 3: SEO matters because Etsy is a search engine. It's critical that you focus on the keywords you use in your titles and tags. You want to make sure you're utilizing phrases that consumers are searching for on the platform, so use a keyword search tool like Marmalade, eRank, or Allure.io. Product images are vital when customers purchase online, and they are most likely the most important component of your listing. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe buttons and leave a comment below this video to let me know your thoughts. If you have any questions, please drop me a comment below this video to let me know what you would like to see next and what type of videos you want me to create for you. I will be able to respond back to you as soon as possible. Also be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.